Cut that out. Cut that out.
What kind of a name is soap anyway?
Stop shooting. Run more.
Eat this, zombies. Dicks. Oh, I fell down a hole.
Oh, wait, shit. Is it the same hole I'm in?
Do you remember when TJ fell in the hole at the dunes?
Oh my god! Help!
Just explain that story.
It was during the airsoft.
I found the BAR, oh my god.
And the Browning automatic rifle.
Shut up.
3 Nazis walk into a bar. I love that joke. And you know what? It's becoming relevant again. Well, not the bar part, but like...
Where the fuck's walking around the 20-pound bar?
No, I was talking about the Nazis.
Oh my god!
Six.
Did you see that bomb Nazi thing?
The bombsy?
What is this? Increased melee damage? How would you ever buy that?
Melee?
Melee, sorry.
Whatever, man.
Wait. So you're telling me you've had this big gun this whole time and you've been using the bar to thin the herd?
I told him to run with the bar.
Yeah, run with the bar, but thin the herd with the big gun.
Yeah, Lenny's right.
Big gun takes a long time to reload.
Okay.
Well, yes, then get a head start while running with
Alright, we never finished telling the story about TJ in a hole.
Oh, yeah.
We've been too busy making fun of how I'm playing zombies.
Every hole.
That's because you almost lost the game.
Don't shoot him. Ignore him.
He looks like a zombie.
No.
Why are there 2 of them?
You're
Stop getting indecisive and run. Because you were about to get hit from behind, too.
Josh is like a fucking deer in the headlights.
I didn't know what to do.
Oh, there's another one. It stops dead in his tracks and doesn't do anything.
Wow, who plays with this? Who doesn't play tactical?
I don't play tactical. I think tactical's stupid.
You're a misfit toy.
Fuck off.
Harry doesn't want to build toys.
Herb wants me a dentist. We're already making Christmas references and we're not even there yet.
That's making funny.
Get all my aggression out on these Nazis.
So the story about TJ being stuck in a hole.
Anyway, so this one time at band camp.
It's a good reference. We're gonna finish the story, Josh.
No. Every time I go to do it, Letty throws me off with the this one time at band camp.
You have the floor.
I was playing the skin flute the other day.
See this shit.
You see the shit I have to do?
How the fuck do you want me to continue working with him?
Alright, let's go.
We were airsofting in airsofting sounds terrible.
Airsofting.
In this place behind a park. We call it the Sand Dunes, and it included the dunes. Do we call it the Sand Dunes or the Dunes?
We call it the Dunes.
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean? We never called it the Sand Dunes. It was always
fine, it's the Dunes, and it also included like a nature path and like a lake. Well,
I like
and like an old bog too, but they tore up most of all the old bogs back there.
Yep. It was part construction, part woods.
And during the construction, they built a pile of tree stumps.
They cut down a whole bunch of trees.
And I hadn't seen TJ because he was on the opposite team for a while.
What they did was they took away all the logs, but then all the stumps they tore up and pushed into this giant pile. So we nicknamed that giant pile
Stump Hill.
Stump Hill.
It was Stump Hill.
And it was like an acre of just like stumps, like 30 feet tall.
Yeah. And one day we couldn't find TJ and we're playing airsoft, and all of a sudden you heard help, and we're like, what the hell was that? And you're help. We're like, what the? And we started running towards like the beginning of the sand dunes to find him, but then we realized we were like running away from the sound because it sounded like the direction was misleading. It was me and Evan. I think it was running that way, and then we both like doubled back, and like I think you were already climbing up Stump Hill.
I was over like by where we had our little ammo depot.
Oh, so you were at that's where we were heading. Then you must have come back with me and Evan.
In the opposite direction.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Who's the idiot in this story? We climb up to the top. About 6 or 7 feet below us, at the top of the hill, is TJ in a hole screaming. I fell down. I need some help. So instead of like helping him at first, we could not stop laughing and took photos of him in the hole.
It did not even help me.
And then I think Jordan and you pulled him out, and then that is where I didn't help. I was taking photos.
Photo of me getting pulled out.
Yeah, I don't have the photo anymore though because it was on my old phone. I lost it all.
I had it still.
But like we had to pull you out of a stump hill.
Yep. So basically, what happened is what Stump Hill is just like this chaotic mess of like tangled roots and piles of dirt, and there's certain areas where it's like there's these big hills inside of it, and then there's like these really deep areas where there's just
You went spelunking.
there's no material. So basically, I stepped on one of the roots and it snapped, and I fell into this like 8-foot deep hole.
Why'd you climb up there in the first place?
Huh?
He was trying to get a
I
good
was
position.
hiding. Yeah. I was trying
hiding on top of
I
the
was
hill.
trying to get a strategic position. The great thing about something
a
is
lot
you
better.
can like shoot at anybody half. You can shoot at like half the dunes without anybody actually being able to get to you because of how like difficult Stump Hill is to like get over.
Yeah, it was
So
very hard.
it was good. It was, like you had to be careful when you're gonna eat shit, and I ate shit. I mean, you know what that's like. You eat shit all the time.
The time that Billy got you jumped into a lake, running away from a truck.
That was Jordan jumped into a lake.
It wasn't a lake. It was a flooded sand dune, and I also ran through it.
We had lit a fire in the dunes,
A massive fire.
and it was like we didn't really use good wood, and it was throwing off ridiculous amounts of smoke into the air. And Billy, out of nowhere, yells, "Truck!" And we had already just been joking that the fire department might get called. And so everyone scattered. And
Not everyone.
Jordan dived right into a pond, pretty much.
I tried to run through the shallower part of it, and I remember I fell and
ran
face
around.
planted and swam through the rest of it, and then
Dave
I
couldn't even run.
was the one that got separated from the group. Remember, I went all the way up and around the backside of the street coming out.
A 2-mile circle.
Yeah, I did a 2-mile circle, and I met you guys out in the front of the dunes afterwards.
so
Like, yeah,
scary.
it was just a truck. I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
like I'm soaking wet and muddy and
It
angry.
was from the logging company that it like was digging up the place. And they were just like, "Hey guys, don't light fires." And we're like, "Okay."
Well, Tamer did try and get away. He tried to climb up the stump hill, but he was too tubby at the time to get up there. So he gave up and just sat down.
He was like,
waiting.
yeah, I'm just gonna accept it. I can post bail.
Post bail.